The first step to wrapping your surgical pack is cutting the appropriate size drape down here in the box. So you pull it out and you can see where the crease is. That's called one fold in this world. For a regular drape, you're going to need 2 for our pack wrap, in case you forget we have the list here. But since someone was nice enough to leave all these extras, we're going to use these. First step to folding your gown is you lay it out over the table so that the table is wearing the gown. Have it right down to the middle. You want to bring your sleeves as close as possible to the middle of the gown. Even them out here. Make sure they're nice and flat. Okay, and then you bring side in. You'll see it has kind of a triangle shape to the top. Just make sure you keep it as flat as you can by the sleeves. Bring it in one more time, kind of like folding a paper airplane. Again, as flat as you can get it. Okay. Now the tricky part, you have to pull from the inside here. So I grab all the way down, meet my fingers up, pull it out the side, make sure your strings are out, because that's going to go at the top end. You want to do about a 4" by 7" square, and you fold them up this way, accordion style. You always want to make sure it's as flat as you can get it. And then the top should just be strings wrapped up right there. Your OK strip should go somewhere in here because you're going to have another piece to your pack that's going to lay on top. And you want the OK strip as far to the middle as possible. This will be your hand towel. Put the seam side down. And fold the hot dog way so that both your flaps are in towards the middle. Nice and flat. And just like you lifted up the gown, pull from the middle. And come meet about halfway. And just like that. Kind of like a little bird. And you want to have the corner flipped out like this so that they can just grab it and poof it right up. So your gown, your OK strip, your hand towel is going to be what's wrapped in your pack or in your drape that you cut. Make sure you get it nice and flat so your pack can go right in the middle. I always start from the south, closest to me, kind of like a compass. And bring it over as tight as you can. Kind of tuck in your edges a little bit. And you pull it back because this triangle is going to be the tab that they pull straight out this way. You need to have that out. And as flat and tight as possible. Then I do south, east, west, and north. That's the way I remember it. So you wrap this around. And then from the west. Your tab out there to the right. And this is the trigger. As tight as you can, you want to make it into one big pack. And where this little pocket is where all this needs to get stuffed. Kind of weasel it in there as best you can and keep it nice and flat still. But you still have to have this poking out because this is your little ripcord, if you will. Okay. First wrap is done. Second wrap, exact same process. From the south. Tabaroo there. From the west. Again, your last one. Tuck here into your little kangaroo pouch here with your pointy end sticking out. Looks pretty good to me. Now the next step, you have your magic tape. You wrap it around there. It has the little diagonal lines that'll turn kind of a brownish black as soon as you autoclave it. So, take this over to our autoclave. First things first, check to make sure we have enough water and that the pack fits. She does. You would shut it, make sure it latches all the way down. Then you have different cycles that you can use. There's unwrapped, which is your flash emergency kind of things, which is definitely not ideal, but in emergencies, take what you can get. Your pouches, which are the pre-made paper pouches for thin items, individual instruments, things like that. The packs, which is what we're having. So you just hit pack, start, and let her go. It'll run for about 15 minutes at 15 psi and 250 degrees. You can